Bored in the house because I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house because I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house because I'm in the house bored. Because I'm in the house bored. Because I'm in the house bored. Hello. How is everybody? I'm safe. I'm safe. Last night was wild. Round 2 is headed our way, and then round 3 tomorrow, but I'm going to be just fine. I know I am. If we made it through last night, we're going to make it through anything else that they throw at us. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Pineapple. How are all of you guys? Yeah, we had 7 tornado warnings. At one point, y'all, every county in West Tennessee had a tornado warning active at the exact same time. It was wild. But I love all of you, and I appreciate everybody that continuously checked in on me. I promise I wasn't ignoring anyone. It was just very, very hard to keep up. And I didn't have any electricity. Who was it, Savage? Because I'm wondering, there was a huge storm chaser that works for the Weather Channel that came to my town. And he was live on YouTube traveling all over. Thank you for that, Lee. I appreciate you. Was it Reed? Yeah, it was. I bet it was. It's like Reed or something like that. I don't remember. We had a lot of very famous people when it comes to weather. Yeah, Reed Timmer was one of them. And then there was one other person. Reed's vehicle is wild. If y'all saw it, y'all know. Hey, TT. Oh, I don't know. I don't recognize that name. There were a lot of people. Yeah, that washing machine's about to bite the dust. Okay. I hope that you have a great day, TT. I have actually missed your face. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I know who Ryan is. I don't think so many people realized how serious it was until it started happening. And then most people know the county I live in. And everybody started seeing my county and how we were having those back-to-back tornado warnings. And like my phone was blowing up. I'm okay, Happy Mama. How are you? It was wildly wild. Right? It was crazy. I'm okay, Jessica Boo. How are you? Why is my... Okay, there we go. I am back, and I actually want to clear the air on a couple of things. Thank you for the butterfly. That is so pretty. Wait, I've never seen that before. Look at that. Thank you. I want to clear the air on some things when it comes to Boss Lady's daughter. And I'm not going to say a whole lot because I want to keep her privacy as much as I can, even though she's at a point where she's like, fuck this, I'm done. If she's going to treat me that way, then... But it is still her mom. But just so y'all know, That apartment is in Boss Lady's name. And a few years ago, they were in an apartment that was in Asia's name. But the apartment they're in right now is in Boss Lady's name. Asia is safe. She's with a friend. But she does have to work with her mama tonight. So, there's that. I just post videos here whenever I have stuff available, Jessaboo, but if I'm being honest, every time something becomes available, it's sold within 24 hours. I am going to be creating a group chat for everybody that's interested in my stuff. That way, as soon as a video is posted, I can share it to that group chat. Yeah, so Selmer got ravished last night. Excuse me. Something else I will say. We were all right. Boss Lady wasn't always, she always wanted to be the popular kid, and she wasn't, which is whatever, you know. She came onto TikTok and jumped into the Lisa Richard debacle, hoping to make a name for herself. Because she's never had a name for herself. So she quite literally did it for clicks and views. I will say that much. But we all knew that. So that's nothing new. But, yeah. And a lot of times when she's saying that she's reading emails, she's not, y'all. She's not. She would get emails sometimes when it came to Lisa Richard, but like with everybody else, she's so full of it. She'll claim that she's on the computer at home, but she never hardly ever touches her computer at home. She'll be on the computer at work sometimes, but not at home. So yeah, there's that. Her own child has been begging her to stop this shit. Her own child has been telling her that she should try to build a platform off of crafts and hobbies and, you know, positive stuff. Not what she's doing right now. I'm okay, Emily. How are you? Hey, homegirl. Her own daughter looks at her as a cyberbully. And that's sad. And that breaks my heart. I'm safe, guys. I agree, Alexa. Or Alexia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But I agree. But she's okay. No. So that's what everybody's been saying. I confirmed it. A few years ago, they did have an apartment in Asia's name. This apartment is in Boss Lady's name. I know, D-Mac. I saw it. It's wild. But I confirmed. I did a snap call with Asia earlier. She is safe. She is with a friend. She does have to work with her mama tonight. But I told her, just do the best you can. Aw, thank you, Savage. It's wild, y'all. It's wild. I will say this. Obviously, for good reasons, there are things that I am skeptical about. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I will be a listening ear for anybody. Thank you for the level up cake. We're doing okay, Lil T. Thank you for asking. How are you? I know, homegirl. It's not okay. It's pretty crazy, Irish. You're right. Thank you for the heart me, guys. Thank you for the heart rain. Oh, what is that? I've never seen this. That is neat. Thank you guys so much. You guys don't have to do that. I'm okay, Barbie. Thank you for asking. It was rough, but thank you for the heart me. Oh, y'all, trust me. I get it. I get it. We're okay, Kick Rocks. Thank you for asking. It was wild. It was rough. It was scary. It's not over. We have round 2 today, round 3 tomorrow, but we are hanging in there. But I just asked that, we're all about the truth on this side of things, right? So I just ask that if you're in conversations or you're in comments, if somebody says that apartment is in her daughter's name, can we clear that up? You know what I mean? They did have an apartment a few years ago in her name. This one is in Boss Lady's name. And I am the exact same way, Alexia. I am very cautious, trust me. Very cautious. I am skeptical, but for obvious reasons. But like I said, I will always be a listening ear for someone. Always. Until they give me a reason not to be. Thank you for the team bracelet. Yeah. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Jessie. Butterfly, we were just talking for a brief moment about the whole ordeal with Boss Lady and her daughter. She does, homegirl. And I mean, I had a legitimate call with her. And don't get me wrong. Like, she sounds very kind. She sounds upset. Like, she's not letting it get to her too bad. But she does sound like somebody who is going through shit. But at the same time, with everything that her mom has put me through, I have to be skeptic and I have to be cautious. Hey, it is what it is. How are you? Thank you for the team cheers. But I know what it's like to have a manipulative parent. So I also refuse to not give that listening ear. I'm doing okay. I agree, Alexia. I agree. Hey, Vera. Thank you for the perfume. I don't know. Right, right. Nothing would surprise me with Boss Liar. You know what I mean? Nothing would surprise me. Thank you for the donut. Thank you for the heart me. Hang on, guys. Good afternoon, Shelly. How are you? Wait a minute. Yeah, I understand that, Coco. I really do. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the team bracelet. Thank you for the heart me's, guys. I appreciate it. Jennifer G, I guess you didn't see the next video. It was an April Fool's. Listen, that lady has lied on me, said I lost custody of my children, accused me of animal abuse charges. Like, she spread so many lies about me. I would never. Thank you guys for the populars. So, Rose Sophie, here's what I will say to answer your question. According to Boss Lady and Asia, she's 26. She sounds very young to me. But at the end of the day, I don't care if she's 17, 18, or 26. I would still give her a listening ear. But there are some things that... Thank you for the Jester Cat. Thank you for the calendar. There are just some things that I have questions on. And she's told me, any questions I have, feel free to ask. I have asked her to reach out to Villain. That's what I have done. And that's where I'm going to leave it for right now. Thank you for the goat. Thank you for the level up cake. I agree, Pam. I agree. Thank you for the butterflies. Thank you for the high bear. Thank you for the goats. You guys don't have to do that. Not yet, Mac. It did get really bad last night. We had a total of 7 tornado warnings. But round 2 is supposed to happen today. And then round 3 tomorrow. Afternoon Crimson. Y'all know how I am. Thank you for the coffee. Right, Rose, right. And we were told the 26-year-old has her own place with her own kids. Thank you for the Night Star. Thank you for the coral. You guys do not have to do that. That's why I say there are questions. There are questions. Hey, Peeper. Jesse, quit hating on my granddaddy washing machine. Right, Alexia. Thank you for the flower head. Y'all have never seen these. Jennifer G, so many people fell for it. It was a good one. We did good. Doing what anyway? Pineapples. Pam, that's where there is a lot of confusion, and that's where there is a lot of unanswered questions, because 1 minute it's 17, 1 minute it's 24, 1 minute it's 26. We all know Boss Lady is a liar, hence the name Boss Liar, hence the name Falsifer. Asia stands on the fact that she's 26. Now, I will tell you guys this. The other night in Bobby Joe's live, I said she was 18, and she put 18 question mark. Asia did. She was very confused by that. So I don't know. We are going to find out. Trust me. We are going to find everything out. That is what she says, Mama D. Boss Lady said that? No, I didn't see it, but that's hilarious. Jennifer G is very pretty. All of you guys are gorgeous. All of you. Hey, Simply Just Me. Oh, she hasn't been gone. She's been on IG, Melissa Sue, but she's back on TikTok. Hey, Give a Talk. Aw, thank you, Tracy.
I can't go.
Why?
His parents said. I thought he done asking.
Okay, well, they're probably the same way. You know, we have to meet. They might not even get to go, Bubba, because it's supposed to storm again tomorrow. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I'm okay, Give a Talk. How are you? Hi, Colleen. Thank you for the team bracelet. I need to get a garbage bag. I'm going to do some cleaning while I'm talking to y'all. I usually do some stuff. Here, y'all are about to hear this really loud washer. Hold, please. Thank you for the bubble gum. Thank you for the heart me. Jesse, from what I've heard Trump says if there's not a sale, that he's just going to put in another extension. So we'll see. Thank you for the friendship necklace, but I did reactivate my clapper. The only thing I don't like about clapper is it doesn't have these effects. It doesn't have filters, things like that. And I don't see an option to turn your camera off either. Thank you for the heart puffs. I'm going to put y'all down. I'm going to do some cleaning. But I can still see the chat. This washer is about, I don't know, at least 20 to 30 years old. Hi, Christina Jean. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, we're okay. The washing machine used to belong to my granddaddy. Thank you for the dolphins. I need a new one. I know I need a new one, but it still works. So, thank you for the dancing flowers. Right, it still works. Oh, Coco, whose box? Diana, I actually grew up in an appliance shop. That was really cute. I grew up in an appliance shop. My Mima and Dada and my uncle owned one, and that's what they did. They worked on appliances. This one, it would cost more to fix the noise than the washing machine itself is worth. So, I'm just going to let it do its thing until it dies out, and then I'm going to have to get another one. Good afternoon, Brooke. Yeah, I will tell y'all, I have, since I've been with my husband, I have fixed air conditioners. We used to have to use window units, and they wouldn't work. Like, everybody would be getting ready to throw them away. I would fix those. I have fixed refrigerators. I fixed dryers. I fixed washing machines. Like, especially the older models, I'm pretty good at fixing them. But thank you for the hi, Bear. It is butt cheeks, Jesse. Absolutely, Brooke. Yeah, we do a lot of Google and YouTube too. Yeah, what color are you dyeing your hair, Give a Talk? I want to get rid of this purple, but I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to let my hair rest. Yeah, it is butt cheeks. That's so funny. A darker burgundy, that'll be pretty. I may do that. I may put this burgundy, dark burgundy color in my hair. I don't know. It always leaks. Like, when my hair's wet, it always, what is that called? I don't know. Bleeds. The color bleeds. And I don't like it. But it is, I love, like, that's one of my favorite colors for my hair. Hold, please. My back. I just It does smell good in my house. It definitely does. I need to clean up my craft table. Not yet, Give a Talk. I'm still in the process of just kind of balancing things out with those. I don't want to actively promote them until I have them right. But I will say mine do smell longer than a day, for sure. Like, I'm getting there. It won't be long. Alright, I'm going to move this, and I'm going to kick back for a minute. Might be on for another 20 or 30 minutes at the most. And then I'm going to do some more cleaning around my house before we possibly lose power again. Hey, villain. Who, me, Muffy? Y'all know y'all don't have to do any of that. Just being here, commenting in my lives, commenting on my videos, just being you guys is all that I want. But I appreciate all of you. I really do. Bill, and I love your username. Oh. Look who has decided to grace us with her presence. Hi, V.
Good morning. Well, good afternoon, rather.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Did you talk about that thing?
Asia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said some things.
Okay. I know that I spoke to one of the people. Stewie, actually, it's you that I need to talk to on the back end. Can you message me to remind me? I don't know where to even start. I think that it takes a different kind of person to come to the internet and try to smear your kid because they didn't do what you wanted them to do.
Yeah, regardless of their age.
Listen, I also want to be clear, the age doesn't matter to me. I still pay my grown children's cell phone bills. I think that it's about control with her. I think that she was upset that the kid came to people and like, really, we're not the problem here.
No, all that I've done is lended a listening ear to her daughter.
Right. And it's mind-blowing to me that this woman that she doesn't know she lied. Is that the problem?
I don't know. All I know is it's a shit show, and apparently there seems to be a lot to unpack there, which is really why I hope that she hasn't read my message yet where I sent her your info. But I'm really hoping she reads it soon and in time, because I have a feeling there's so much more there than we ever imagined.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's wild to take to the internet and lie about your kid.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. I think there are a lot of lies there that we still haven't uncovered, to be honest, but
I agree. But what did the kid do wrong?
nothing,
Right.
nothing
That's
but
what I'm
try
saying.
and be her own person.
Right. And at that age, is she not able to do that? I'm confused.
I think BL's thought process with this, like you said, control. I think she thinks just because her daughter moved home that it's her home, her rules, and she is like a minor again. But even if she was a minor, like you don't treat your kid that way. It's not okay. That should have been whatever issue she had. One should have been handled off of this app. But at the end of the day, she should have been proud to know that there were other women who wanted to be a positive means of support, a listening ear for her child, regardless of her personal feelings towards those people. That is
Agree. But that's what I'm getting stuck on, is that, like, she really doesn't recognize that she is the problem.
right.
Like,
Right.
she doesn't recognize that if she didn't start lying about people, none of this would have happened.
Yeah. Y'all, as far as the age, again, like Bill said, I really don't want people to hyper focus in on that age. There's a lot of things that are not 100% clear in that aspect, but the age doesn't matter at this point. What matters is we know that she's Boss Lady's daughter, and we know that Boss Lady has been a teetotal piece of shit
Mm,
at this. Like, it's bad. It's not good. And she is safe, y'all. She is safe. She did tell me she is safe. She is with a friend. But don't forget, she does work with her mom, and she has to face her tonight. And I just really, any person can only take so much.
mm. I just wonder, honestly, um, was BL, let's just say the kid is 26, was BL taking care of her responsibilities at 26, or was she going in and out of prison and signing her rights over to her parents? Which one is it? You
I
can't
mean,
expect your kids to do things. They're gonna be kids.
right. Right.
The only thing that we could do is support that. I'm still pretty mad about it, to be honest.
Rightfully so. I mean, your billings are valid. I was pissed last night because I had no power. My signal here is shit because I'm out in the boondocks, and what I was able to see and hear, and like her messages to me, I was able to hear bits and pieces of Stewie's live. I was
Mhm.
fucking livid.
Yeah, I was
Livid.
mad.
She was okay. Here's one of my problems, villain. She was perfectly fine with her daughter reaching out to me in the
Mhm.
beginning. She was
It's the money.
perfectly fine. Yeah, it's because she asked for help, but she
It's
wouldn't
the
have
money.
had to ask for help if Boss Lady was doing her damn job.
It's the money because remember, Boss Lady came to the internet and told the internet that she had all this money,
Hmm.
right? That's exactly what triggered it. Is the money of it all.
Yeah.
But I will help the kid as much as I can. I plans on paying the cell phone bill.
Yeah, yeah, I was told. From my understanding, the electric bill is paid. I don't know what's going on with the phone bill. I mean, she's staying with a friend right now, but I don't know that that's somewhere that she can stay long term. But sh her mother has officially like put her out. She's not welcome back at that place, and it is Boss Lady's place.
Mm.
It's fucked up.
All right, I'm gonna hop down. I got a long day today. If you could, yeah, just I'll talk to you on the back end.
Okay.
But if I don't answer my snap, I leave off all the time. So just tell her to send you a message so that I know it's there.
I will.
Thank you.
I got you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye. Yeah, Miss Bella's always she kicked her daughter out. And again, y'all, I'm not wanting to hyperfixate on the age because it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if she's 17, it doesn't matter if she's 26, it honestly doesn't matter if she's 56. It's still it's it's the point of the matter. That's her kid, and she is choosing TikTok over her child. She's mad because her daughter asked for help. I don't care how old my kids are. If they need help and I can help them, I'm going to help them. No, TT, no. I mean, I don't think that it's close. I don't. I'll message you here in a bit, TT. I don't think it's close. I know what state she's in. And most people do know what state she's in, but I'm still not going to be that person to say it. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate that. I do. At the end of the day, y'all, I know what it's like to not be your parents' first choice. I wasn't my daddy's first choice. And your kids should be first choice above and beyond everything. Kimmy, anything is possible, but my gut is telling me no. My gut is telling me that there's something legit going on there. Yeah, that's Romeo. I'm sorry, Nanny's fanny pack. That's awful. Yeah, Heather B. And we, many of us always knew that something like this was probably going to end up happening. Especially those of us that have had closer altercations with BL. Right, Pixie? That's another thing. Listen, I'm going to be putting this in my name too. All y'all got this copyright trademark shit in your username. I feel so left out. Princess Peach, I don't know. Boss Lady said that one of the fathers recently passed away, but I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to try to figure it out, Bella Zoe. But I will say this too. When I have these conversations with Asia, even if there are things that she tells me that I can say publicly, if I don't feel like it needs to be brought to the app, I will not bring it to this app. And I ask that everybody be respectful of that. Things that I think need to be addressed online will be addressed online. But if I think that something is told to me that does not need to be brought to the app, I will not be bringing it to the app. I will not. Hey, Jess! Are you loving your new job? Hey, W. Jeff and Mary, we are talking about someone by the name of Boss Lady on this app who is just causing a lot of shit. Yeah, I agree, Stoner Mama. I'm glad, Jess. I'm glad. I'm so happy that you got it. You deserve it. Oh, I bet that's going to be amazing. I would love to get something like that, W, but Ringo would tear it to shreds. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Villain had to come up here and shoot up the amount of people in my life. Okay. Absolutely, Jeff and Mary. As long as you are someone that can be respectful, you are welcome to follow me and chime in anytime. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at the text from W. Y'all hold on, please. Oh, I like that, WTF. I like that a lot. You didn't miss much. Villain is going to talk to Stewie about some things on the back end. Villain is... So, she has Snapchat, but she doesn't keep it open a lot. So, I'm going to have Asia let me know once she's reached out to her. And then I will text Villain and Villain will go straight to her Snapchat. But also, like, it's kind of a time sensitive thing, and that's all that I will say. I really need Asia to reach out to her ASAP. ASAP. So, I'm working on it. We're all working on it. We're going to get it taken care of. I know. I honestly think she's nervous. I'm going to be honest. I think she's nervous. But after talking to her earlier, I think she's going to. We'll see. I did feel a little bit better though once I listened to her on an actual call. You know what I mean? Because you really get uneasy with text messages and you can't hear someone's voice tone and things like that. Whenever I heard her on the call, I could tell. She was serious. Like, I could tell. That's why someone asked me earlier, do I think that this was a ploy by Boss Lady? I'm never going to say no to anything because I don't have concrete proof of anything. But my gut tells me a lot of what's happening is legit. I do believe Boss Lady kicked her daughter out. I do. Yeah, Tracy. Right, W. WTF. Message me and tell me how to put the damn copyright in my username. I don't know how to do it. I haven't tried, but I don't know how to do it. Right. It's like the mother's intuition. You know what I mean? That's okay, Stoner. Thank you for the bracelet. Moon Lotus, Boss Lady is upset because her daughter, so most of you know, her daughter reached out to me a few days ago because she doesn't want to be involved in the drama. She doesn't want her name being put out there with the drama. She just wants to come on here and enjoy the app. No, Christy, I'll get to that. And Boss Lady initially was okay with her talking to me. She kept saying she didn't want her speaking to W, but I told Asia, because I do feel like she does trust me to an extent, and I told her WTF is not this person that, bye TT, I love your face, I will be messaging you, that WTF is not this person that her mom has tried to make her out to be at all. Like, I wanted her to also feel comfortable with WTF, but she does. She knows. But some things happened, and it was all over an electric bill that I guess Boss Lady's daughter has been paying, and she was struggling this month, and Boss Lady got mad. She reached out to people on the back end wanting some help. No, we did not reach out to her. She reached out to people asking for help when it comes to the electric bill, and Boss Lady got mad. Boss Lady talked mad shit about her daughter. Boss Lady kicked her daughter out. And it's just been a mess. But I will tell you guys, the rumor was that the current apartment is in her daughter's name, and that is not true. A few years ago, they did have an apartment that was in her daughter's name. This apartment is in Boss Lady's name. I did get confirmation on that, and I believe that. Also, I don't want people fixating on the age. I don't remember who all was in Bobby Joe's live with me Sunday night whenever she was doing her ghost hunt, but I had mentioned that it was said that Asia was 18. Asia put in the chat 18 ? Because she was confused on where that came from. I am being told she is 26, but at the end of the day, I don't care if she's 17, 18, 26, 56. She's still a person, and she still doesn't deserve to be treated that way by her mother. So me and a few others are trying to help her through in what ways that we can. Some of us can help in different ways than others. At the end of the day, all that matters is that she's safe, she's okay, and she has what she needs, and we are going to do our damnedest to make sure of that. And that's just what we do over here. You know what I mean? We help each other. We protect each other. We uplift each other. So Mimi, according to BL, that's multiple months. But I don't know. I appreciate you, Give a Talk. If there's anything needed, I will let you know. And that's all we want to do, Diana. That's all we want to do. That right there, that part, Ketty Lee, she's kicking out her daughter because she chooses to live her own life and not her mother's. Her daughter is nothing like her, and Boss Lady can't stand it. Thank you, Princess Peach. Right, WTF? Thank you, Bella Zoe. Thank you guys, all of you. It's so appreciative. I don't want this to go too far right now, though. I do want to see what we can do by getting her connected to Villain. And if anything else is needed from there, I promise we will let everybody know. But the smaller group it stays in, the better, in my opinion. Thank you for the hand heart. If you want to, Miss I Love All Animals, absolutely follow her. But I am going to ask that people don't overwhelm her with messages right now. If y'all could just trust me. Oh, I don't know her username by heart. I don't. I would have to go look. But if y'all could just trust me on this, and let's let this small group of people deal with it. And if anything is needed, we will tell y'all. I promise we will. But I don't know her. Her TikTok name is just Asia, I think. But it's spelled different. You too, Sweet Pea. Yes, I agree, Princess Peach. She wants to have her own life. She wants to be her own person. And I think that she deserves that. And I don't think that she wants a lot of people coming at her right now because of who her mom is. I really think we need to give her space. And I hope people understand that. Let's give her space. Let's get this figured out. And then if she wants to be out there as far as who she is, like being her own person with her own platform, then let her do it. She absolutely is not her mother. Thank you for the follow. I followed you back, Drew. She does need positive energy. Thank you for the follow, Angel. I dropped you a follow back. I do too, Moon Lotus. I do too. I don't disagree, Miss Bella Zoe. I don't. Thank you, BB, for the follow. I followed you back. Thank you, Crystal Craze, for the follow. I followed you back as well. What do you mean, Stoner Mama? Thank you for the dolphin. Exactly, Ketty Lee. That part, WTF. I'm going to pin your comment. She does not co-sign her mom's lies or drama. Y'all, she told me on the phone today, she has been begging her mama to stop this shit, okay? She doesn't co-sign in any of this. She wants no part of it. She wants to be known for who she is, not who her mother is. If you're going to follow her because of who she is as a person. Thank you for the heart pups, not because of who her mom is. If you're going to follow her without having the mindset of she's Boss Lady's daughter, because that's not what she wants to be known for. She actually seems like a kid with a good head on her shoulders. She knows the difference between right and wrong. You know what I mean? Every time Boss Lady's been live and you guys have heard a kid in the background or a person in the background saying, stop being mean and calling her a bully, that is this person. No, she's not. She will not be posting any drama or tea on the situation. She told me if we have any questions, meaning me, W, Villain, she will gladly answer them. But I meant it earlier when I say, regardless of what she tells me, if I don't feel like it's something that needs to be brought onto this app, I will not be bringing it onto this app. Thank you for the friendship necklace. I see you, Miracles. I'll check it as soon as I end this live. Because this is not something that I am doing for clicks and views. I did not go reaching out to this person. She reached out to me. At the end of the day, she is somebody. You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter if she reached out to me and she was a random stranger on this app and I had never heard of her or anybody that she knew in my life. I would still be trying to help her. And that's just the way it is. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. All that I want to do is help. And that's That's all I'm trying to do.
Get my money out of here.
Right, Ketty Lee. Exactly, White Lotus. Thank you for the love you, Stoner Mama. And y'all keep in mind, like, this is not just me helping. You know what I mean? This is me. This is W. This is Villain. Like, we are, Stewie is helping in her own way. We are all, it's a team-based unit. Team-based unit. We are going to get it, Miss Bella Zoe.
Four.
I just prefer to keep it in this small group of people for now. That's just all I'm asking.
How much chocolate bar?
No, groceries are about to be here.
Four.
Do you want me to give you a chore to do since you're so bored?
I ain't nothing to do.
Oh, yeah, I can't until I get off the live. I thought about that too, Mama D. I'm going to look into that. Oh, I hope that you post a video, Give a Talk. Yes, yes. We got her, but when it comes to certain things, we have to leave that in Villain's hands. I also have to be careful. You guys have to remember that I had to take my own legal action at one point. And because of that, Boss Lady is not allowed to legally step foot in Dyer County. She is taking a risk if she steps foot in Tennessee, but she legally cannot step into Dyer County or she will be booked into the county jail. But if I do certain things, that could also jeopardize that for me. Oh my gosh, Stewie, what is that? Thank you for that. That was so freaking cute. Hey, Ling Ling, how are you and your daughter today? W and I are doing what we can, and we're leaving the rest of it to Villain. That's all that I'll say, and then we just stop talking on it. I appreciate you, Miss Bella Zoe. Thank you for the heart rain. These are cute. I love every month how they get different gifts. Okay, Crystal Craze. I agree, Ketty Lee. I think so too. All right, I'm going to smoke one more nicotine stick, and then I'm going to get off here. Ranger! Thank you, Ranger. You didn't have to do that. That's so cute. I love that. Oh, I can't wait, W. I can't wait. Who are you satiring, or have you not said? I'm okay, Lady D. How are you? Ranger, how's the weather where you are? Are you getting snow? I love that, Rose. Oh, Deb the pet lady? Ling Ling, thank you for the manifesting. I appreciate you. We had 2 tornadoes hit very close yesterday. Yeah, we did too. We had 2 tornadoes touch down, 7 total tornado warnings. Absolutely, CW, but I don't want any thanks. I really don't. I just want to make sure she's good. You hear Ringo? He just woke up from his nap. I will show him to you guys. Hold on. What? Why? Oh, I don't think you have enough followers to go live. It is, Crystal Craze. Round 2 today, round 3 tomorrow. Yeah, I love Ringo. I'm going to be getting off here in just a few minutes, and I actually have to take him outside and then do some cleaning. I don't think Michelle Lynn is in here. If somebody could share my live to Michelle Lynn. If you tag me in your live, Miss Bella Zoe, I will join. As long as I see it, I will absolutely join. I don't have anything available right now, Miracles, but I'm making batch number 2 of the raspberry body butter. I'm making one more small batch of that. And then I don't know what I'm doing from there. Do you go live on TikTok or YT, Bella Zoe? I'm watching to see when she comes in. You can hear my ceiling fan? Hey, Belle's grandma. I'm okay. How are you? Absolutely, Miracles. Absolutely. Yeah, you have to be very, very careful. Lots of time, practice, and research, Dawn. YouTube. That's so funny that y'all can hear that. I want to get some of those plug-in ceiling fans from the TikTok shop. Have any of you tried those yet? Where they screw into the light socket? Aw, thank you, Bo's grandma. I'm happy to see you here. They're ceiling fans with remote controls, and they actually screw into the light socket. Like where you would typically screw in the light bulb, you screw the ceiling fan into those. I have a ceiling fan in my living room. I don't have any ceiling fans in my kitchen. I have a ceiling fan in my son's room and in my daughter's room. The ceiling fan in my bedroom just went out, and that sucks because that's where I work, and it gets so hot in my bedroom. So hot. Like I am miserable in there. So I am thinking about trying those. I just wish I knew some people that had tried them. Have a good day, Ketty Lee. Enjoy that beautiful weather. I would like to put 2 in my kitchen. Well, 1 in the kitchen part and 1 in the dining area part. Because my kitchen is pretty big. It's got a kitchen area where there's counters, the refrigerator, but that's also my laundry room. And then it has a dining area for like the kitchen table and things like that. But I want to put a ceiling fan in each of those light sections. Yeah, and I don't know why it's like that, Becky Lynn, but it's awful. I really was hoping Michelle Lynn would join, but she may have stuff going on. I saw that, Miss Shelley. I've seen good reviews too on them, SJ. I've seen good and bad, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna show Ringo, and hopefully Michelle Lynch grows in. I may make a video here in a little bit and tag her in it. I don't know miracles. I will tell y'all. I'm not gonna put folks' business out there, but I will tell y'all Villain is very busy right now. Very busy. So I don't know if she's going live or not. You never know with Villain. My house is okay, SJ. We had 7 tornado warnings last night. 2 tornadoes touched down within 10 to 15 miles of my house, but they were in opposite directions. Like one was from one direction, one was from another direction, and I don't know, it was wild, but it's supposed to get bad again today. She is very, very busy. There are some things that she's got going on that nobody knows about, and I mean, it'll be known soon, but I just know she's busy. But we all got to think she does the stuff that she does on here, plus she's trying to move, you know what I mean? So yeah, SJ, how is Fran? She been busy at work? I've seen her a couple of times this week in Angie's live, but I think that's all that I saw her. Yeah. I don't know if she's still working or not. I don't know what she's doing with that, but I know she's got a lot going on. That's all I know. She told me earlier everything that she's doing, and I know she's busy, and that is all that I will say. She is very busy. She's a lot like me. I don't know how we do all the things that we do in life with the short amount of time that we're given. And I think that's why I click so well with Villain, because I get her. You know what I mean? She has literally become one of my closest friends that I've met on this app.
Hi, love. Yep, Fran. So y'all keep her in your prayers. She went up for a promotion. She don't know if she's got it yet, but she's been working a lot.
That makes me so happy for her. I will be praying. She's got this.
Yeah, she really wants this new position. It'll be more money. God, Raggedy. I think Tuesday was her interview, but you know they have to interview everybody
Yes, I know.
that went up for it. But her boss, I don't know if he's been throwing hints, or what, but fingers crossed she gets it. Sorry, I was trying to eat Cheetos.
Oh,
Cheese
you're
puffs.
okay. I will definitely
But
be
yeah,
keeping my fingers.
so they changed her schedule. So instead of her getting off at 1:32, she's not getting off till 5 in the evening. And then she's got to get laundry done, grocery shopping done. Because, unfortunately, everything now is on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's closer to
But,
the boys now, though, isn't she?
huh?
Isn't she closer to her boys now?
No, her sister.
Oh, I knew she had moved closer to somebody because she didn't need to be alone and so far away from everybody. But, I was out of the loop of everything for a little while, so
I don't know why.
it's
But
fine.
yeah,
I hope my
her
groceries are
sister
delivered.
lives in the same apartment complex. So they're like right there at each other.
Yeah, that's good.
And now, her sister don't have to take her. I mean, now Fran, sorry, don't have to pay for Ubers, so she's saving money that way. Her sister takes her to work and picks her up, which is great. And they're doing more stuff together now, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing. I'm happy for her. She deserves that. She needs that.
But yeah, she's fine. It's just her working schedule is so crazy right now. That's what she was telling me, that she'll come in, like if one of us is live on her break, and it's like the moment she gets in, boom, her break's over because it goes by so fast.
Yeah, it does.
Because she was trying to get in the box yesterday, not bringing any drama, but who was in the box and all that was going on. And I honestly didn't see her asking. I really didn't. So,
Yeah, I didn't see her in the chat at all yesterday when I was in there, but I was also doing 100 things at once.
yeah. But yeah, she was all over the place yesterday. Fran was. She had so much to do when she got off. She said by the time she got done, it was like, boom, it was 8 o'clock at night, and she was exhausted.
I imagine. I think busy is good for her though right now. I do. I think keeping herself busy and occupied will help her out a lot. But at the same time, I want to make sure that she's taking time for herself, which I'm sure she is. And I'm sure that everybody is reinforcing that to her, that me time is important. It's very
Only thing
important.
we have to get on to her about is eating.
Making sure she eats, yeah, because she's forgetting to eat. I heard her say that.
Yeah, and she she needs to stay busy. And I'm not like trying to tell her business, but when she gets sat down and she's alone, it'll hit her. You know what I mean? And she gets upset. Like the other morning, she called me, and she just broke down, and she said, "I just don't understand how all these P3DOs and bad people are here, and God took him." And she's still having those moments of breaking down. It's not as bad as it used to be. It's some better. But and Fran too, y'all know this too. For 40 years, Fran wasn't alone. She went from her mom and daddy's house to their house.
Right?
So it's a big change to be alone.
Yeah, yeah,
To be alone.
I get that.
And
I do get it. I worried about that with her, but I am glad that she left that house because I didn't like the idea of her being alone, but also being alone there, if you know what I
right.
mean. Like, that worried me.
And she what was that she told me the other day? I can't remember now. God bless. I just had it. I found her another voice clip of Butch and sent it to her.
I didn't mean to invite you, Hannah, to mess. Sorry. Every time you click on somebody, it does that. It's weird. Good. I'm glad that you
Yeah.
found that. I think things like that are good for her. I think they're going to make her a little emotional at first, but those are things that she'll have forever and ever and ever that she can fall back and listen to. I used to love calling my daddy's phone and being able to hear his voicemail, but now the B of the ex-wife, like she makes sure that it goes to an automated recording instead of his actual voice, which is ridiculous.
Oh, I know. I was gonna tell you. She got really really upset yesterday when she got off work because people are telling her, "Oh, friend, you'll find somebody else." Like, I don't know why they're telling her that right now. Like, that's not. She don't be trying, because like somebody was trying to set her up with somebody, and she just lost it. And I'm like, he's not even been gone but 3 months. Don't do that to her. She's still in love with him. You know what I'm saying? Why would you tell her that? Like, I don't get some people. Why would you try to set somebody up and their poor husband ain't been gone but 3 months with somebody else? Like, Raggedy, I don't get that. That's not right.
It's not right. And I better never hear of anybody doing that. I will tell y'all, I know some women are cougars and they want to do things like that. You have to understand that the love that Fran and Butch have, I'm not going to say had because that love is still there. The love that they have is real.
Mm-hmm.
That is a real love. They are best friends. You can't expect Fran to just 3 months later want to up and move on. She may never want to be with anybody else. And you know what? If that's the case, that's her prerogative and her feelings are valid. But whatever she chooses to do in the future, no time soon, is her business and at her own pace and time. And y'all leave her the hell alone with it.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, who is telling you that? They're like, oh, Fran, you'll love again. And Fran said she would never. And this is what Fran said: she would never be with another man for the rest of her life.
And I can get that. And Andrea, I see your comment. I appreciate that. Here's my thing. I want to get along with everyone. And there are some people who will never get along on this app as far as being friends, but I do hope that eventually any broken friendships can be mended. But things take time. So I'm just here to be a friend to whoever I can be, as long as folks aren't stabbing me in the back. But
All friends have hiccups.
they do. They do. And if it's meant to work out, it will work out.
Yeah, it's our friendship. It's not like it was unforgivable.
Right.
What we done, it's not unforgivable. It ain't like she slept with Brian or something. You know what I mean? Like, something like that would be unforgivable. I couldn't be friends with somebody again if they mess with my old man. You know what I mean? That's a friendship breaker for me right there.
Same. I agree. People get upset, and when you're upset, your feelings are valid. Everybody's feelings are valid. I stand by what I say when I say there are three sides to every story, but also there are situations where everybody has their own truth in a story. And that's okay, because it doesn't mean it's a lie. That's their truth. That's your truth. And I think that a lot of people shut themselves off to that thought process, but not me. Listen, at the end of the day, I forgive people because I don't ever want anyone to be alone, but I also forgive people for my own peace. And when you surround yourself with people that make you laugh, people that you enjoy being around, people that you have fun with, life is a lot better, whether it's on this app or off this app. And I've been friends with SJ off and on for over a year now, for a long time. And I see what people have tried to do, especially like these fake accounts, and I refuse to let that happen. I mean, damn, y'all, me and WTF are pretty damn close. And look at what they tried to do to us. They only got 24 hours out of us, if that long. But
And Raggedy, and two, like, people don't realize that even though we quit talking there for a minute, when you had that breakdown on live, you called me.
yeah.
Because we are legitimate friends. Like, and friends fuck up. They do shit that hurts your feelings. They do shit to make you mad. But I don't think anything that happened between us was Like I said, it wasn't unforgivable.
Right. It was shit that happens in a lot of friendships, especially when there's a lot of women. Just to be honest, I don't think that SJ is this monster. SJ knows there are things that she does that I don't agree with, and there are things that I do that she doesn't agree with. But we're also completely different humans in completely different bodies with completely different brains. And if I go through life holding a grudge against everybody that hurts my feelings or upsets me on this app or off this app, I'm going to be a miserable person. I'm not going to do that. I don't want drama anymore. I don't want like fussing and fighting with people anymore. Now the boss lady situation, that is different, and I stand on
That
it.
will never change.
No. But As far as other stuff, if I can mend it and move past it, I'm going to mend it and move past it.
Because we're not promised tomorrow. And I don't want the last words. Hey, Chevy. I don't want the last words that I say because I know how that feels. Because the last thing, before my sister passed, the last time we spoke, God forbid, we didn't say we hated each other. It wasn't nothing like that. But we got into a sister argument. That's all it was, Raggedy, was a sister argument. And I never got to tell her I love her, you know? And that, I carry that guilt right now.
Well, Joanne, yes, to answer your question, you can ask a question, absolutely. But I will say a couple of things. Before I lost my dad, when I found out that my dad went to jail, he had been in and out of jail, so it wasn't anything new. You know what I mean? But when I asked whenever I found out he was in jail, I sent him a message on Facebook Messenger that was not very nice. Basically telling him I was done with him. I loved him, but I couldn't handle the back and forth and the chaos and the drama anymore. I didn't want to be a part of it anymore. And then a few days later, he passed away. That eats at me all the time. His wife at the time told me that she read my message to him, and then 10 minutes later, he did what he did. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that bothers me all the time. But also, for those that don't know, a few nights ago, I had an epileptic episode. That's what I will say. And, it's not the first time it's happened, but I have to remember that I am one of those people that because of the health issues that I have, I could fall asleep and not wake up tomorrow. I mean, none of us are promised the next day, but I have a significant high risk of permanent brain damage, of stroke, of seizure, of all kinds of stuff. And I could fall asleep and my body could have enough and I may not wake up the next day. Now, is it going to happen? Probably not, but that is that risk that I have there. And I don't want something like that to happen. And I have all of this beef with all of these people all over the world. Like, I don't want to do that. When I want to go where people remember me as the person that I know that I am. Somebody that went above and beyond to make another person smile. Somebody that went above and beyond to make other people laugh. Because I've said this once and I will say it again. In that box the other day, yes, Ringo's going crazy because the groceries are being delivered. In that box the other day, when Chrissy D said that she wants to come online and she wants to hear people talking about things like farts in a jar. Listen, I know that that is silly and immature and petty to some of you. But knowing that the things that I do when I am being myself have that much of a positive impact on somebody's day, that's all that I needed to hear. And I'm taking my platform back. And I meant it when I said that the first time, and I mean it now. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm over it.
Who is Chrissy D?
Chrissy, Villain's Mod, the one whose husband just
Oh,
passed away.
Chrissy. Oh, just Chrissy. Well, when you said the D, it threw me off.
Yeah, I call her Chrissy D because a lot of times if I say Chrissy, people think I'm referring to the other person.
Yeah. Oh, Hellcat, thank you for praying for me. I need it.
Everybody needs and deserves prayers. And listen, if you ever need somebody to pray for you, just ask. Just ask. I will bring Shell Shock in here and we will do a whole group prayer if we have to. Oh, you're awesome, Holly. All right, y'all. I need to get off of here, though. My groceries are here. I'm probably going to make my kids put my groceries up because I need to do some more cleaning just in case we lose power again. I didn't get to do no laundry, no dishes, no nothing last night because we lost power for so daggum long. But I will try to pop back on tonight, if I can. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. Same for you, SJ. And I'm going to end this live like I always do. If nobody has told you today, to every single person in this live, I am very fucking proud of you and you are 100% worth it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody. Bye, SJ. I think she's on a call, to be honest.